Good start. Funk has already got the pressure on Wizard. But Wizard, of course, has already gotten status on Funk. But of course, Funk is not having this at all. Funk is making sure that this Happy Chaos is put in its place. But of course, Wizard does not allow this to slide at all, as she goes in to move with the Deus Ex Machina to reset the stage. And 22, and the stage has been reset. Of course, Wizard is immediately going for the aggressive push, and Funk is defeated in this first round. But of course, this is not over. This is only the first round. Of course, matches with Happy Chaos can be very volatile. They can vary very much. He's either getting his kicked, or he is very much doing the kicking. Funk is doing a very good job keeping Wizard in the corner. But of course, Wizard is not having this at all. But Funk goes in to move in with the super, essentially allowing him a little bit more time to be able to rotate and change his strat a bit. But of course, Wizard is not allowing this too much. Wizard's moving in with the shot combo. Going in for the infamous Happy Chaos Deus Ex Machina. Stage change. Funk is only on a sliver of health. He's going to need to do something, and he is defeated. And already, Wizard has taken the first game of the set. Already the burst has been used by Wizard. Interesting strategy. Funk has also used his burst as well. Of course, Wizard is already cooking with the gun combo, keeping a little bit of distance and resetting the stage. Funk is already coming in very aggressive. He does not want to let Wizard have any space at all to do any sort of zoning. But of course, Wizard goes ahead, attempts Roman cancel, fails. Funk comes in, punishes, and immediately resets the stage. This is very, very close. They're both on slivers of health. They're going to need to play extremely cautiously. Of course, interesting attempt with the zoning from Wizard. Of course, the focus special has been activated, and Funk is taken down for game 1 of the second set. Of course, Wizard is already moving in, but Funk does not have this. Funk already activates burst. Funk is keeping nice and close to Wizard, ensuring that Wizard does not have any sort of leverage at all. But of course, Wizard does not have this at all, and Wizard already resets the situation to change the stage, taking a significant amount of health from Funk. Of course, very good blocking from Wizard there, stopping any of Funk's assaults. And Funk is already being cooked in the corner. The clock is on 7. Wizard is already moving in for the kill, and Wizard quickly and effortlessly puts Funk down for the second game. Going to have any hopes of winning this. Essentially, Wizard is moving thick and fast and does not want to let Funk have any sort of space. Most of the time it should be the opposite case, but this time Funk is actually... Funk's strategy is pretty much being put in a similar place, which he shouldn't really be put in against a zoner. But of course, this zoner is not being put in a corner. Of course, Funk has effortlessly comboed Wizard into the corner, this time going for the stage reset. But of course, will the stage reset be at the detriment of Funky? And Funk goes ahead and finishes this off with the attack, taking the first set. Impressive gun combo from Wizard there. Wizard is going for the stage reset. Funk does not let that happen, utilizing the burst to stop this properly. But of course, Wizard goes ahead and activates the Roman cancel to regain neutral. Already he's going for the same strategy again. Funk can already whiff it, but of course this whiff is not enough as Wizard goes ahead and takes another one of Funky's lives. This is really going to be the final deciding match. Either Wizard is going to run this home, or Funky is going to run this back into resets. And Wizard already resets the stage. Very, very good start, taking a considerable amount of Funky's health. Funky is going to need to pull something out very, very interesting if he is going to have any hopes of winning this match. But of course, that is very much shown. Funk has done it before. Funk will do it again. Of course, Funk needs to think very, very carefully of what he's going to do here. He's going to need to move in and properly do some damage to equalize the fight. Funky has already equalized the fight, and he is doing so well. He's already moving in, applying a lot of pressure on Wizard. Wizard is certainly looking cornered and does not have any time at all to reload her bullets. And Funk goes in and amazingly turns this around. Funky has already used burst, as well as Wizard has already used burst. A very, very early burst usage. Interesting. Of course, Funk is getting very, very close to the edge. Wizard is getting increasingly near the corner. Funk may be going for the stage reset here. But of course, Wizard does not want to be reset at all. Wizard wants to get as much space as possible. And Funk successfully goes for the stage reset. Wizard is only on a slither of health. Will Wizard be able to clutch something out? Of course, Wizard then goes for the stage reset and almost gets it. This could have ended very, very bad for Wizard if she was caught. But of course, Wizard goes, nothing goes under Funk's radar at all, and Funk goes ahead and immediately punishes Wizard. Of course, Wizard is being a lot more cautious this time and going for a little bit more of a zoney approach on Funk. Of course, Funk does not take very kindly to this zoner rushing him at all. He goes ahead and immediately punishes Wizard for her questionable efforts getting in close. Very, very good combos there with Funky. Of course, making sure they're as strong as possible for the highest possibility of resetting the stage. And Funk goes ahead and successfully takes the first 2-2 grand final. It's not reset yet. Of course, this is going to be the golden set. This is going to be the difference between Funk taking this home or Wizard taking this home. Of course, if Funk wins this, he takes this into grand final resets. And of course, if Wizard takes this, Wizard will go ahead and take home the prize for number 1 at ESC 50. Already, Funk's health has been diminished quite considerably, but of course, Wizard is being evidently comboed as well. So of course, both contestants here are under considerable pressure, and they're both getting to know each other's playstyles very, very quickly to ensure that the matches are a lot more equal, and it doesn't just appear to be one person getting comboed the entire time, which is uncannily common with Happy Chaos matches. Very nice combo from Funk. And Funk goes ahead and runs this match back. Is he going to win this next one and reset? But of course, Wizard is very determined not to let that happen, and Wizard goes for the infamous Happy Chaos zoning tactics to, of course, maintain the safest approach and assault possible. Of course, Funk goes ahead and attempts to start something a little bit more dangerous there. But of course, Wizard does not allow this. Going for the burst. Wizard is in the corner and it does not look very good for her at all. Of course, Funky is keeping up the pressure, but now Funk is the one in the corner, which does not look very good for him at all. And of course, Wizard has already reset the stage. Could prove very important for either one of these contestants. Of course, Wizard's health is becoming evidently lower and lower. The clock of the combo counter is already at 13. Will Funk go in to make this higher? Of course, Wizard goes ahead and expertly nullifies this. Oh, early Deus Ex Machina? But of course, this does not hit, as Funk has a perfect defense against this. This is running very thin, and Funk goes ahead and takes this and runs this back into resets. Funk has already run this back into resets from what was evidently a very, very disadvantageous match for Funk. But of course, Funk is applying as much pressure on Wizard as much as possible, ensuring that Wizard's morale is chipped as much. But of course, will Wizard let this affect her? Very good block from Wizard there, but of course this was not enough to stop the wrath of Funk. Funk has already whiffed out Wizard's strategies, has already gotten to know Wizard as an opponent, and now he is sniffing out all of her moves like a bloodhound. Nothing is going under Funk's radar at this point in time. But of course, Wizard does have a few more tricks up her sleeve, evidently. Of course, Funk is going in for the heavy slash combo. Of course, Funk is applying as much pressure as possible onto Wizard, not allowing Wizard any space at all to move out of this. Wizard's going to need to think of something fast if she is going to want to come out of this situation. She is only on a slight sliver of health, but Funk of course has a decent amount of health, and Funk goes ahead and takes home the first game of the reset. Funk's mind, and Funk is going full speed ahead. But of course, Wizard now is pulling something else out as well. Wizard is going a lot more of a classic Happy Chaos approach, keeping the distance, maintaining the pressure from a distance, ensuring that as much of Funky's health is chipped off as possible. So that of course, if Funk is to push, then a recovery may seem a little bit more feasible. Interesting burst into Roman cancel. Very good retaliation there from Wizard. Of course, Funk is still keeping the pressure thick and fast, while Wizard is of course maintaining some level of assertiveness. Just casually, like assaulting people behind the desk. And Funk goes ahead and runs back the first set of the game. Well, first game of the set. Yeah, that's the right terminology. Of course, Wizard is playing extremely cautiously, evidently. Of course, this is not too good for Wizard. Of course, Funky is applying as much pressure onto Wizard as much as possible. Funk has already seen the holes in Wizard's strategy, and he is already exploiting them. But of course, Wizard still has a few more tricks up her sleeve, as of course, these are both very, very skilled players. Interesting timing for the Roman cancel, but the Roman cancel was immediately countered by Funky, going in for his own Roman cancel combo. It does not look very good for Wizard. Wizard is on very low HP. Wizard is maintaining distance and being as cautious as possible. But of course, Funky ain't having none of this. Funky wants to end this now. This could be a very, very good comeback from Wizard, but of course, Funk does not let this happen. More game, and he is able to successfully run it back from losers up into the grand final reset. This will be interesting to see, folks. Of course, Wizard is already much lower on health than Funky. Funky wants to maintain as much pressure as usual. At this point, Wizard's morale is slowly being chipped away by this. But of course, Wizard may be able to run it back and possibly win another 3 rounds. And of course, Wizard immediately punishes Funk with the Deus Ex Machina. Of course, chipping away more and more of Funk's health. Of course, Wizard wants to apply pressure, but at the same time, she does not want to be too careless, as Funk's combo game is lethal when it comes to cornering. Of course, very nice comeback from Wizard there, ensuring that Funk does not get any sort of leverage of her in the corner at all. Because evidently, when Funk gets you in the corner, it is an absolute pain to get out. Of course, very good defensive move there from Wizard. Will Wizard be able to successfully run this back and take this into Game 4, or will Funk be able to secure this victory? And very good performance there from Wizard. Wizard goes ahead and takes the first game of the set. Wizard is already maintaining a lot more distance. Wizard wants to, of course, maintain as much control of the situation as possible, as Happy Chaos is very much suited to being in longer range situations, a lot more so than Eno. Of course, Funk is evidently seeing through this, and Funk wants to close as much distance and apply as much pressure as possible. Of course, Funk is already going for the stage reset. The combo counter is on 10. Wizard is going to need to pull something out very, very clever if she is going to win this. And Funk goes ahead and taps off Wizard. This is very, very close to Funk. All Funk needs to do is win this set, and he will be the champion of ESC 50 Guilty Gear Strive. But of course, Wizard sees Funk's greed, and of course, Funk is adequately punished. Funk is already halfway down on the HP meter. Wizard is of course taking every exploit that she possibly can out of Funk. But evidently, just like that, Wizard has lost just over half of her health bar. Things are not looking too good for Wizard. Expertly used the burst to get out of a possibly sticky situation whilst utilizing Happy Chaos's many, many zoning tools to ensure that there's a maximum chance of Wizard running this back. And very nicely done from Wizard. Wizard went ahead and taking this into game 4. Wizard is making it very clear to Funk that Funk is not going to go ahead and get everything that he wants. Interesting start, very cautious approach there from Wizard. Funk is maintaining the aggression very well. Funky has already gotten himself in a corner, which he has expertly gotten himself out of. One thing Funky is very good at is getting himself out of evidently sticky situations, especially being trapped in the corner. Evidently, Funky does not want to be the one in the corner. Funk wants to be the one pressuring the corner. And Funk goes ahead and wipes the floor this match, barely losing any health at all. All Funk needs to do is win the next one to secure his position as victor. But of course, Wizard evidently sees the greed in Funk, and Wizard wants to adequately punish this as appropriate. Already, Wizard is down half health. It's not looking very good for her at all. Funky is going in for the stage reset. Will this stage reset be enough for Wizard to run this back? Or will this be enough for Funk to get the crush which he needs? And he goes ahead and he successfully takes back the game, winning himself the grand final resets. Folks, we have our champion.